No.
I fear that you are.
I get money.
You get money. Mr. Clausen will have to ask you about this when you further interview with him.
Oh, so I got the job?
No, I'm just the secretary.
Okay.
Right, the next question. What is your date of birth?
December 34th, 19...
34th. There is no 34th of any month.
Well, that's when I was born.
I clearly know you're lying.
No, on
Do
my...
you mean January 3rd?
Yeah. That was right.
January 3rd. What year did you say again?
3025.
3025.
Yeah.
You might have to check that again. Are you sure you're remembering it correctly?
Maybe it was 1395?
I doubt that you were born in 13.
I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard. I'll put that in the notes. Is a wizard. Okay, the only further questions that I have to ask you before you move on to your next interview. How do you feel about traveling to Midwest Syria for this job?
I have lots of family there.
In Syria, you have family.
Yeah, that's where our wizardry is.
And what is your ethnicity again?
Wizard.
No, your ethnicity, not your occupation.
I told you.
Wizard is not an ethnicity. Are you like an African wizard, or are you like an Australian wizard, or are you like British?
Well,
Like
where
Potter?
was I born?
Sure. Like what? Where were your parents born?
Mars. That's where wizards come from.
Unfortunately for this job, you have to be of earthly descent.
Okay, fine. I'm from Washington.
Washington, D.C. or Washington State?
Washington State.
Washington State. And what town do you live in there?
Oblagua.
Can you spell that one for me?
O-B-G Gulwa.
Can you spell that for me?
G-L-E-W-W-A 5.
Is 5 your address?
No.
5.
No, it's a silent 5.
A silent 5, okay. Now, one further question I have to ask you is, how much do you plan on getting paid for this job?
Well, since I get money already, I'd be happy with 200,000 a year.
A year, okay. Do you know what this job entails?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
You know that you'll be in Syria, counting the number of cows per farm
Yes.
to write on the taxes.
Yes.
You know that you'll have to make like long missions to count these cows.
Is this code?
You are coming here for a government job. You think we actually count cows in Syria?
Bro, I'm a wizard.
You're not a wizard. Who found you for this job? Who recommended you to come here?
My grandfather,
Who was your grandfather?
John F. Kennedy.
He recommended you.
Yeah.
You do know your grandfather has been dead for about 10 years.
That's what you think.
He's actually been dead for about 50 years, so clearly you won't even be listening to me as I'm talking.
That's what you think. My grandfather is still alive, because we're wizards.
If John F. Kennedy was alive today, he'd be over 100.
We're wizards.
Okay, wizards. We're still going with that. Do you have any future plans for this job? Like, do you plan on moving up in the ranks? Or
Yes.
You do? Okay, and what qualifications do you have for this job? Like, what prior trainings or...
I play a lot of Black Ops.
You play Black Ops.
Yeah.
Have you ever shot a real gun?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. One of the ones with, like, paintballs?
No. With, like, bullets.
Oh, yeah, I did, actually, one time.
And do you have proof of this training?
Yes.
I'm going to need you to fax the documentation to my office.
It's actually a disc.
A disc?
Yeah, do you need the game system too?
Oh my god, no! You have to shoot real guns. You can't just shoot virtual things.
I'm aware. I can shoot a real gun.
Okay. And I need to ask you a few more questions. You do know that this is a 3-year job?
3 years.
Yes.
Thought it would be longer.
No, it's only 3 years.
Okay. That's good.
And the other thing is, you know you won't be able to contact anyone from the United States during those 3 years.
Does that mean by phone or by telekinesis?
By means of communication, like phones, iPads, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, nothing.
What about telekinesis? Because I'm a wizard.
Right, sure, telekinesis is fine.
Okay. Alright.
One further question is, are you aware of the consequences if you do not complete your mission?
No.
If you do not complete this mission in a timely manner, we will have to kill you, according to Section 31 of the United States Constitution, because you will have so much knowledge that will not be safe for you to still be living.
Well, you have to keep my brain in a freezer for 10 years.
No, we don't.
Oh. You're not afraid they'll exact the information from my brain?
No.
Okay. But, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Does Section 1 of the Constitution of the United States know how to kill a wizard?
We were talking about Section 31.
You said Section 1.
I said 31, actually. Considering you've been recording this entire interview, you should be able to go back and check.
Okay, but I will. But whatever section you said, are they aware that wizards are extremely hard to kill?
We have specially trained people in. I don't have any documentation of it, but I'm sure that they'll be able to kill a wizard.
Okay.
One last question. Do you have any pets?
Yes.
Will you need to bring them on this mission, or can you make arrangements?
I will need to bring them.
Okay, I need a list of all your pets and their names, and you're going to have to fax over their shop record.
I have the dinosaur. He's a T-Rex. And his name is Bocephus.
Bocephus.
I have a pet wolf.
One wolf
with 3 heads.
with 3 heads.
I made him in training camp when I was becoming a little wizard. And his name, well, do you need all 3 of their names or is one fine?
One will be fine. Whatever's on the vet record.
I was supposed to take it to a vet.
If you don't have the vet records, they can't come with you on
Well,
the trip.
I brought it to the vet when it was younger, and it bit the vet in the head.
It bit the vet in the head.
Yeah.
Did the vet survive this attack?
No.
Is it documented?
Well, the wolf ate her, so I didn't think it was necessary.
You do know that you could go to jail for that.
But it wasn't me, it was my wolf.
Well, now that we have video recording of you saying that,
Well, you don't have it, I do.
look, that, and that. We have video recording. Clearly, you're not paying attention.
Clearly.
Well, now that you've been discriminated, I don't know that we can hire you for this show.
What do you mean?
You just told me you killed someone.
I
We can't send
It
you
was my
to
wolf!
Serbia.
It was my wolf!
But you didn't report it.
I did. To the Wizard Council.
And what did the Wizard Council say?
They brought her back.
The vet is alive.
Yes.
Okay, well, can I have a number so I can contact her?
Well, she doesn't know how to speak. It's just her heart. Her heart just is beating.
That doesn't mean she's alive.
Well, her hands move.
Oh my god. This is not looking good for you, madam.
You know, can I go get something?
Sure. You have 5 minutes. You have a 5-minute recess.
That's my wolf coming.
Do you have snacks for him?
Yeah, you.
No, that will not be allowed.
Oh, really?
I'm afraid this interview has been terminated. Thank you.